Hi guys, this is Andre, Horizon City News, and I wanted to create a brief video. That's the plan, brief video about an issue, about an allegation that I have about one of the individuals that works for the Horizon City, Texas government. That individual's name is SYLVIA BORUNDA FIRTH, the city attorney. I really want to choose my words carefully here, and it's taken me a while to make this video and just come out and say it, but I've already sent an email about it, but now I'm actually making a video about it today because it's been on my mind for several weeks now. But based on an open records request that I recently received, I received documents from an open records request that was released to me recently in the past few weeks. I'll have to dig up the exact date, but it was a recent open records request. Anyway, that open records request originally was for documents of legal expenses charged to the town government of Horizon City, Texas by the BORUNDA law firm. Now, when I made that open records request for those legal expenses, it was for a totally separate reason than now what I'm pursuing, which is an allegation against the city attorney that she overcharged the town government of Horizon City, Texas, by what I believe is a significant amount compared to the work that she actually performed. But like I said, the original reason that I did the open records request was not because I was trying to look for any type of, misconduct or embezzlement or anything like that. But then once I did receive the open records request and I saw the charge, which by the way was for $600 of legal expenses, once I found that legal expense, I immediately knew, based on my records, which is a video recording, which is a record, I knew that based on my records that the charge that was charged of 2.5 hours of legal expenses, which totaled $600 on February 28th, 2024 for, I'm trying to think of the right word here, but basically the city attorney was the representative and lawyer for the city during a union meeting, the first union meeting between the police department union and the town government of Horizon City. And she, the lawyer, was one of the main people, obviously, that represents the city as the city attorney. She and/or her law firm, but it shows her name there on the document. But whether you want to say it's BORUNDA's law firm that did the charge or whether it's her, she's the one she was the lawyer in the room that day performing supposedly 2.5 hours of legal services for $600 grand total. I know that that's not true. Nobody has to believe a word I say because I have a video recording that will prove what I say. Anybody that wants to watch it, I'm going to include the links in the description box below. I hope that people start watching it and that they compare my allegation to the actual video recording of that day and that they start asking themselves some serious questions about the moral turpitude of SYLVIA BORUNDA FIRTH, the city attorney for the town government of Horizon City, Texas. And it doesn't make me feel happy to say that. It doesn't make me proud to say that. I know that this is a serious allegation against someone's career. This is a very, very accomplished person who is not only a lawyer, but has been a lawyer for many, many years. And within the past recent years, she even became the president of the El Paso, Texas Bar Association. So she's kind of a big deal. That's like a phrase where where I used to work, which means she is a big deal. But you don't say she is a big deal where I used to work. You would say, oh, well, he's kind of a big deal, which, like I said, that means he is actually a big deal. Anyway, this is a very accomplished person, and I don't take making allegations against anybody lightly, but especially against someone like this, who is a lawyer and who, I mean, it shows that she graduated law school in 1984, so she's been a lawyer a long time, and just to even get the high school grades and the college grades and get accepted into law school is, I can't even imagine. That's a huge accomplishment in and of itself, and then to graduate and then become a lawyer and do it for all those years, and I mean, so like I said, I'm nobody, I'm just a little pawn. I'm nobody to be judging her. This is someone who's way, way above me in life. And like I said, I would take making allegations against anybody seriously, but especially someone like this who I feel has, worked very hard to get where they are. So when I found, the point I'm trying to make is when I found the evidence I found, at first, I couldn't believe what I was looking at. I kept on trying to relook at it and relook at it and relook at it. I would watch the video over and over, and I would look at the document over and over. But no matter how many times I looked at the video, and no matter how many times I looked at the document that I had, which showed $600 paid for 2.5 hours of legal services, there was no denying it. The city attorney did not perform 2.5 hours of legal services on February 28th, 2024. I know that. I was in the room and I had a camera. And my camera doesn't lie. Well, I guess nowadays in the world of 2024, I guess if I was really sophisticated and I had a lot of money and I was some sort of like Silicon Valley type of guy, computer guy, I could edit all sorts of stuff and create artificial intelligence, like deep fakes and all sorts of stuff. But trust me, I don't know anything about any of that stuff. All I know is just the basics. Just I have a cell phone and I record, a smartphone and I record. So, like I said, I want to make this video brief and just leave the people, especially the people of Horizon City, Texas, and especially the city council and mayor of Horizon City, Texas, and also the Borges law firm, with this information, which I'm making with this video today. So, yeah, I mean, I'll be bringing you guys a lot more information, but that's the basic summary of it, is that I believe that SYLVIA BORUNDA FIRTH, the city attorney of Horizon City, Texas, overcharged the town government of Horizon City, Texas for the 2.5 hour legal expense fee on February 28th, 2024. And I believe this because I have concrete proof. Also, I believe that she did it willfully. I know that this woman is way too smart to do something like this by accident. I just don't see any explanation as to how she could just accidentally send in an expense submission, an expense request to the town government for $600, which I know for many lawyers is probably just like, a half hour or an hour or 2 hours work, like depending on what type of lawyer they are. Like they're like, okay, Andre, well, it's $600, but to us that's nothing. And I know lawyers make a lot of money, but still, $600 is $600, and that is the money of the people of Horizon City, Texas, and anybody that passes through Horizon City, Texas. Like all these truckers and RV people and anybody from El Paso or Clint or Socorro or Agua Dulce, all these people that pass through Horizon City, when they go shopping at these stores, especially like Walmart, let's say they go buy a Keurig coffee maker and some shoes and some groceries. Well, groceries aren't taxed, but if they get like an air conditioner, let's say that they get a Keurig coffee maker, an air conditioner, and never mind the shoes. Let's just say that, two big items right there. Let's say the Keurig coffee maker costs like, $60 to $100. The air conditioner might cost between depending if they're on sale, maybe 125 to 300, depending what brand it is, or maybe 125 to 400. I've never actually bought one of those, but I'm guessing that's the range. Maybe 125 to 500, depending on the price and what's on sale, whatever. Anyway, those two items would be taxed with sales tax. That's the point I'm trying to make. That sales tax would then be given eventually to the state of Texas and the town government of Horizon City in whatever proportions the government has set up. And that individual who purchased that Keurig coffee maker and air conditioner, who does not live in Horizon City, would come, make their purchase, leave, not use any of the services in Horizon except for the roads when they came and went, in general, and then their tax dollars would go to the town government of Horizon City. So the point I'm trying to make is that when I say the money of the people, it's not just the people who live here, it's also the tax dollars of people who pass through here. I felt that's important to mention because this town swells during the day. Anybody can tell you that who lives here is that, and anybody who's been a long-term resident, which I believe I'm actually kind of one of them because I moved here in January 2008. I haven't lived here super, super long like some people. Some people lived here all the way since the beginning in 1988. But back in the day, before there was Walmart, McDonald's, Walgreens, when this was like a super, super small little town, all we had was 7-Eleven, Vista Market. We had this one burrito shop, which is still here. But that was pretty much it, from what I can remember. Like, when I remember back in the day, I used to drive all the way down Horizon Boulevard, all the way into Socorro, then make a right on Alameda and drive all the way down Alameda, and finally I could get to Walmart. That's how I used to be back in like 2008, 2009. And then finally in October 2013, we got a Walmart. So the point I'm trying to make is this town is much, much bigger now, and it's still growing. It's exploding in growth. It's exploding in growth every day, not only in the town itself, but all the areas around this town, just the entire general area around here. So the point I'm trying to make is that this town and all its surrounding area swells during the day with commuters and all sorts of people passing through. People who work and shop here but don't necessarily live here. And those people, when they do their shopping here who don't live here, their tax dollars go to the town government of Horizon City if they shop in the town limits itself. So I wanted to put some emphasis on that for the last minute or two, just to recognize that the tax dollars that go to the town government of Horizon City, Texas, are not just from the people who live literally in the town. But like I said, that's the allegation. I know it's a very serious allegation, and I know that making an allegation like this against anyone would be a serious thing to do, and that it could, have dramatic consequences. Even just an allegation in and of itself can have dramatic consequences for someone professionally and maybe even legally, depending on what's being alleged. Especially for a lawyer. Yeah, it would definitely be legal because, of course, a lawyer has a license to be a lawyer. So an allegation like this obviously would be a serious threat to their future of being a lawyer if something like this is true. Because, again, this deals with moral turpitude. I'm making an allegation against the moral turpitude of SYLVIA BORUNDA FIRTH, the city attorney for Horizon City, Texas. Because this $600 charge for legal expenses, somebody's got to explain it to me, because I just don't see it. And the video in the description box below, I think that many, many people will agree with me that 2.5 hours of legal services did not occur on that date, February 28, 2024. And that neither SYLVIA BORUNDA FIRTH nor the Borquez Law Firm rightfully earned the grand total of $600 for that date, February 28, 2024. That is not what happened. I know that. I have the video. So anyway, this video is at approximately 15 minutes now. Like I said, I wanted it to be brief. Hopefully you guys agree that 15 minutes still counts as brief. And I now just passed 15 minutes. It's at 15:05. So I'm going to cut it off here. Thanks for watching Horizon City News. And please watch the videos down in the description box below. If you get this video right after I publish it, they might not be there right away. It's going to take me a minute to set the video up. But they'll be there eventually if you don't see them right away. Anyway, again, thanks for watching Horizon City News. And yeah, I mean, I hate to bring negative news like this to the people, but it's got to be said, and it is the truth. So like I said, thanks for watching Horizon City News. I'll be in touch. You can text me anytime, 915-781-4330. That's 915-781-4330. All right, guys, have a good day.